In this video, we're going to figure out how to find the slope and y-intercept of y is equal to 4 over 3 times x. Now, the reason that I have in blue written the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line is because the two things we want to find in this problem are the slope and the y-intercept. And if we can write this problem to where it matches up to the form seen right here in blue, if it matches up, then we can easily pick out our slope, that's just going to be the thing multiplied by the x, and our y-intercept, that's just going to be the thing added or subtracted at the end. And so what we're going to do is, like I said, just try to make what we have match what I have written in blue. And we're going to achieve that really actually pretty easily. This is not too bad. We already have y by itself on the left-hand side of the equal sign, and that we have 4 over 3 times x, so something times x, mx, and all I'm going to do is do plus 0. And that's going to give us a b, because of course adding or subtracting 0 is not going to change anything. And so now everything matches up perfectly. We have y, we have something times x, and then we have plus something at the end. And so the 4 over 3 is then definitely going to be our slope, because that's the coefficient of the x, or the thing multiplied by x, and 0 is going to be our y-intercept. And so we can write out our answer. Our slope, or m, is going to be equal to 4 over 3, and our y-intercept, or where we run into the y-axis, is going to be 0. Now, if you needed to go ahead and put the y-intercept in terms of a point, an x and a y, then you could just put 0 back into the problem and solve for the x value, but this is typically the way the answer would be written. Also, going from here, if the problem were to ask us to go ahead and graph this line, you could easily just put a dot on the y-axis at 0, and then use your slope, your rise over your run, to get a second point. Those 2 points will define the line. So that's it. So if you ever have something that's not quite in the form y equals mx plus b, always think to yourself, I could add 0, I can rearrange it, solve for y, whatever you have to do, and then you can easily pick out the slope and the y-intercept.